Hello, hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Wendy, and on behalf of Circle 96, a very warm welcome to Smashing Summit to debunk all the Feng Shui myths and superstition. In the following smashing hour or so, our masters will be literally smashing away all your misunderstandings, misconception, and the necessity of the so-called Feng Shui artifacts. Firstly, I'd like to thank our beautiful sponsors, RenoTalk, the number one renovation platform in Southeast Asia. It's a platform for people to come together to talk and engage on renovation matter. Sourcing reliable renovation materials, interior designers, and contractors. Recommended by property owners for property owners. Our other sponsor, Sky Creation, is an award-winning renovation firm who has received many awards in the industry over the years. It is a professionally accredited renovation firm that has attained many industry certification for quality and industry best. Now, it is with my great pleasure again to introduce to you to our masters. Once again, I have with me Master KK Xiao, our modern Feng Shui consultant who at one point doesn't believe in Feng Shui, sharing all the same sentiments as those non-believer. At least not until he was enlightened by his wife, Master Sharon Fong. A third-generation award-winning practitioner, was Master KK educated, convinced, trained, and became a practitioner himself. So together, they have over 80 years of experience and audited more than 1,000 properties internationally, creating happiness, health, and wealth. Let's welcome Master KK.
Thank you, Wendy. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, KT. Good afternoon, everyone that's in front of the computer or handphone. Today, we're very excited. We're going to share a lot of things, especially for the North sector, cash flows, hair loss, and everything. So stay tuned. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you, Master KK. Together with him, I also have Master Eric Leong, who besides Feng Shui, specializes in divination. Often we refer to him as our walking crystal ball. He is a man of very few words, but when he does speak, well, his very sharp and accurate insights and observation will leave many speechless. Let's welcome Master Leong.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for that speak so little introduction. I shall not speak now and speak later. Thank you.
Well, by far, that is one of the longest sentence I've heard till date. That's Master Eric Leong. Together with him as well, I have Master E.L. Fong, who is born into the family of Feng Shui masters and has been practicing this art for 40 years. He is our walking Feng Shui dictionary, who is well versed in all sub-branches of Feng Shui. Master Fong has been using his talent and experience to improve the lives of many people around him. 师傅，下午好。师傅
不好意思，
听到了。
欢迎大家来到今天的 Smashing 风水。今天会有一点比较特别一点，很多料哦，大家慢慢的期待一下就会出来了。好，谢谢。
好，谢谢。That's Master E.L. Fong. Well, also I have Master Shalin with us today. She started her journey with numerology from a very tender age of 14 years old. She finds joy in improving the harmony of each house she sees, helping families to reach their full potential. She is professionally trained as an actuary and definitely not what you would have expected of a Feng Shui master. She embodies what we define as modern Feng Shui. Let me welcome Master Shalin.
Good afternoon to everyone. So stay tuned to hear what we have to say today for you to pick up some very small Feng Shui tips. And I hope that today's session will be useful for you.
Well, I'm very sure that it's not going to be small, definitely juicy. Last but not least is Master Guo. who also has a very strong interest in Chinese metaphysics since he was a very young child. Although he has believed in Feng Shui since young, he was very skeptical about Feng Shui masters, and especially after spending a lot of money on auspicious items recommended and sold by them, but to no effect or any improvements as claimed. So over the period, he realized, learned, and adopted that real modern Feng Shui need not spend tons of money. And the best part of it all is Feng Shui approach can and should be modern. Let's welcome Master Guo.
Okay, hi everyone. Very happy to be here to share with you all the so-called smashing tips, all the myth that we're going to burst today. So let's stay tuned.
Looking forward. That's Master Guo. Well, without further delay, I'm going to pass the smashing hour over to the masters. Shall we take it away?
Thank you, Wendy. Maybe want to introduce to everyone what's the difference between Singapore Feng Shui arena compared to our Feng Shui that we are doing. Okay, the biggest difference is that we are doing modern Feng Shui. Modern Feng Shui means we will not turn your house into a Chinese temple. You don't have to buy auspicious item. Okay, this is what we call modern Feng Shui. Everything at home you have, your curtains, your clock, your sofa, all can be considered as Feng Shui item. And if you stay tuned throughout the whole Smashing Feng Shui episode 9, we will give you a few ebooks. And the very first book I want to introduce to you is the ebook that I wrote with Master Sharon many years ago. It's called Peace of Mind. This is very good for friends who already got their house and want to do up their house Feng Shui. The second book will be very useful for friends who wants to get a new properties. All right, before you actually get a property, read through this book, and I'm sure you will find very, very useful, because inside there are many tips that your property agents will not share with you. The third thing is for business owners. And if you find a business is very challenging, if you engage Feng Shui masters, like what Master Ko had said, he used to engage Feng Shui masters and he buy a lot of things, you want to watch out, because some of the things that you purchase and you place in the wrong sector will create huge problem for you. And this is also another book co-written by all our masters over here. And this book is very useful for friends who want to improve their mother's health, or if you are a mother yourself, please get hold of this ebook. Inside there's many, many tips, and from here we definitely can improve your health and your mother's health. Okay, and for friends who have children that are going to school and find a struggle to improve their results academically, this is also a book written by all masters that have children's proof record, especially Master Charlene herself, IP students. Okay, and then we have Master Simas and Master Wendy and Master Guo. Master Feng and myself. All right, we also have children who have did very well in academically, and we are going to sing the opposite inside for you to actually take a look. All right, improve your children's academically effortlessly. All right, second but not last, we have this book, the latest book that we have, the 27 Interior Design Myth. This one is for friends who are about to do renovation. This is very important because a lot of people are very pantang. Okay, meaning to say, can the mirror be facing the door? Can the mirror be facing the bed, etc.? So in there are 27 myths to be broken, to be debunked. And if you find it useful, please forward to your friends. So at the end of the show, Wendy is going to give you a link that you can get all this book. Okay, today we're going to talk all about North Sector. Oh, so what is North Sector? So North Sector is very important. North Sector represents the year 2020, which is the year of the pandemic started, COVID. All right, it's also the year of the rat. Every time the North Sector appears weak, there are a lot of problems in the family. All right, maybe the following 2 slides is going to be a bit technical, but audience, please bear with me, because for in order for us to have this nice shows to go on, we need to give you some technical application. And especially friends who are looking for properties, you want to take note of this. And for people who are staying currently in your new house or current house, please also take note, because North Sector is the starting point. Everything starts with water, isn't it? All right, so North Sector is one thing. Please take note. How do we see the North Sector? So imagine this is your street directory, that is your house. All right, the right center is your house. All right, this map is brought to us by Street Directory. We only use Street Directory because Street Directory is one of the best. In fact, it's the best tools for house selection, best tools for Feng Shui work. Okay, and this is provided by the good people of Street Directory. So you go into a street directory, key in your address, place your address, your map on the center of the map. After that, plot its sector. All right, the north sector is at the top. All right, the north sector is at the top. Today, we are going to talk about the north sector only, nothing else. Okay, so north sector. All right, secondly, we're going to talk about the house, your house. What house does your house look like? This is, of course, a very typical HDB flat. And you also want to break down your house into 8 sector, followed by marking out where are the missing sectors. So the blue lines will cross out the whole house to mark the whole house, and then the pink colors are the missing sector. So as you can see over here, the north has a missing sector. So if the north has a missing sector, or your north in your street directory is not strong, what's going to happen? So I'm so happy to invite my EC Heng, Master Eric. Master Eric, please tell us more about what happened if the north sector is not strong, Master.
Wow, well, north sector, a lot of implication. I shall not speak about all the items. And if you are a creative person, you like arts and craft, and you deal with a lot of so-called materials, maybe like one of these white glue. White glue is for arts and craft, and you accidentally place it at the north. Okay, at the north. This is thick white glue. Okay, like you see in the picture now. Okay, what does it signify? North sector actually for the whole family, all the members, it represents our reproductive organs, or all our the reproductive parts lah. If place this white glue at the north, basically, what does it look like to you? White, gooey, sticky, thick stuff. So for the woman's side, then I believe that this will create some issues of discharge. Regular discharge of this whitish or maybe yellowish stuff from the vagina. Yeah, and if it's not taken care, then it will turn into other issues. So if you are playing with lots of art and craft materials, watch where you put them. Okay, after finish using, store them away. Okay, keep in the cabinet. Okay, don't display them out. If accidentally you put in a north and you discover this is happening, then keep it away. Okay, secondly, the other thing that north also represents our cash flow. Okay, so cash flow, north cash flow. If you have a lot of let's say in the north, it's just like you put a lot of bamboos out there, you put your umbrellas that are things that are longish. Okay, longish represents wood is always exhausting the water in the north. Okay, that is also representing your cash flow is flowing away, always giving and giving. Okay, so do check your north. If you see all these items that are longish, sticks, brooms, umbrellas, bamboo, take them away, store them away. Okay, put them aside, away from north. Okay, and that will be these 2 items I'm going to share with you. Okay, thank you, Master KK.
Thank you, Master Eric. I hope that was useful for everyone out there. I also want to ask the audience if you all want to find out more tips about your north sector, how to improve your cash flow, how to improve your memories and things like that. You want to put a 888 into the 888 into the group chat. Then we know you're interested, and then we're going to give you more tips. We're going to share more tips with all the rest of the masters. Today we're going to give you a lot of information. Now, ladies, if you know sometimes, or your friends, all right, you know your friends have discharged. Now you know why. Tell them, hey, go back to your north sector of the room, take a look whether there's glue or not, all right, or there's any white color stuff that's there that's is stagnant and not useful. Please go and tell them to remove. All right, for friends who always got cash flow problems, cash trap. Now you also know your north. Make sure there's no broom, like what Master Eric has just said. No umbrellas, no stick. Okay, good. I also want to give a shout out to a few people. We have our very good supporter, Christine. Thank you. Good afternoon, Christine. Alexia. All right. And then we also got our very good supporters again. Witai, always supporting us. Thank you, Witai. Good. So I see so many people want to know more. Let's bring on to the next master. Next master is going to be Master Feng. Master Feng has something to share with us. Master Feng, 来跟我们分享吧，Master。
OK， 好的。既然你们大家讲英文，我就用一点华文来说一说吧，讲一些华语给大家听听。因为很多不单只是年轻的一群还有年老的，有些母亲还是老人家，他们会比较容易听得懂。你看看这个图画，你就感觉哇，那么甜的东西很好吃所以到最后有些人就容易犯一种病就是他们去检查医生呢，看起来很富贵很胖，没有什么事情，但是一检查他的血糖会比较高这个就所谓的富贵病、甜尿病你知道呢？家里面。我们看得出来吗？我们看不出来，但是呢，我们可以通过我们家里外面的环境，就是你住宅的北方，你就去检查看看有没有这些东西这里卖一个关子我不要讲有什么东西因为我们每次讲了，你们都没有放在心上不会记起来你知道吗？所以你们去买我们一本书，47块罢了，里面写了很多东西47块，你看那边有些不好的，如果你们看到，哎呀，怎么我北方有这个东西这样会引起什么病什么病那么你们就会很注重你们的健康了所以北方这个地方，如果你的外面环境有一些书里讲的东西，我不讲，暂时我要你们自己去花那么一点点的钱去自己去 find out， 自己去检查一下这个地方是非常影响有甜尿病的 OK 好这个是其中一种因为还有很多第二个我要说的呢，就是如果在这个北方有一些特殊的好像什么的话，你们就糟糕了，会有一些官司缠身因为你知道了，北方我们前几位师傅都说了是 cash flow， 对有什么样的环境会影响你这个 cash flow 问题，那么你钱借出去了拿不回来，你就要打官司，是吧？就是有官司缠身，而且呢，有一些你搬的这个地方有那一个环境，同样的一个环境，特殊的，那么他就会感觉到怎么没有钱进账呢？怎么可能会少呢？就是这样我的周转不灵呢，也是那种情况造成的所以我暂时不说了，是有什么样的环境我需要你们自己去 find out。好了，卖个关子，谢谢
Thank you, Master Fong. Now, Master Fong has pointed out something that's very crucial. Actually, this local pandemic has been going on for many, many years. That's diabetic. The statistics have shown 3 Singaporean, 1 who have potential diabetic cases or a potential patient. So diabetic is always a big concern for Singapore governments in terms of healthcare. So take a look at your north sector. Like what Master Fong has just mentioned, there's this little book that I'll talk about later. We're going to share with you all later about this little book. That it's a small investment, but you definitely will go a long way in terms of improving your health. Okay, thank you so much for Master Fong sharing. Now, the next one we're going to talk about would be me. I'm going to talk about a few things. The first thing I want to talk about, if your north sector is weak or your north sector has missing corners, or your north sector has this always happens in the Malaysia sector. In Singapore, we do have, but not so many. But in Malaysia, it always happens if your north sector has this a pond where they actually turn out for the feces, or they clean up the feces, the water, that one you must watch out with it. Okay, then your north sector will have problems. If your north sector have problems, one of the most prominent thing that will happen will be also your blood issues. All right, it could be leukemia, it could be melanosis, it could be many things. All right, so it can be related to blood illnesses. So north also represents water. So when north represents water and your north is not suitable in terms of dirty water, or your north has missing, then you will need to watch out that your blood may have be contaminated, or some illnesses. All right, it could be, like I said, melanosis or leukemia or more. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, always watch out your north. North is very important. The starting point is always the north. Okay, so your north is not good, everything else is not so favorable. All right, always look out your north. All right, apart from that, I think the next slides will show hair loss. I think in everybody here, I'm the only one that is able and qualified to talk about hair loss. Okay, Master Charlie, why you laugh until like that? Okay, but oh, okay, they did not say that, only I dare to say that. So okay, so if your north is weak, you have hair loss. Okay, then of course, if you have DNA problems, then you'll have hair loss. Okay, Master Charlie, you ready now? The next one is you ready there.
Then Master KK.
Master K.
Yes,
I think Mel Chan has a question here.
Mel Chan has a question, yeah. So let's talk about Mel Chan's question first before we bring out Master Shalim. Okay, Master Shalim, you hold on for a while. Okay, Mel. The question is, how about bookshelf in the north? Good. I think Mel Chan, when we're talking about the north sector, Master Eric was talking. Mel Chan posed this question. Mr. Master Eric, you want to pick up this question?
Sure. Okay. Hey, hi Mel. Basically, books. I mean bookshelf lah. Then you put books, right? Okay. Books are represented by earth element. Okay. Earth element at sitting on your north. Wow. Okay. I bring up a few instances lah. So maybe you check, see what is happening. North is our so-called thinking, our mind, our strategy, our planning. So this area with books, so-called stopping. Okay, books, earth element, stopping the water. So that means that a lot of things that you think, you plan, you strategize, or in terms of all this doing are not so-called in a very favorable situation. Okay, and then it also, like I said before, it is the cash flow. So might be some trapped, and being stopped. So yeah, if you can, I would suggest bookshelves with books shift to the earth sector, that is northeast or southwest. And if there's no space over at these two areas, then you can consider at the west or the northwest area. So north and northwest area will be enhanced by books because of the earth element. And then southwest and northeast is earth and earth complementing each other. So please check your area, see which are the areas that is available for you to shift this bookshelves. Yeah.
Thank you, Master Feng. Master Eric, and thank you, Mel, for your questions. Now, before we continue, if you find that above information and tips was useful for you, and you want to learn a few more things, please click the subscribe and click the bell button so that you will be informed every time we have a new show and every time there is a new episode of Smashing Feng Shui. Okay. Next, we want to talk about Master Shalin. There's also more questions coming up, which we are very happy. And Alexis, if you want to hold on for a while, we'll definitely answer this question shortly, okay? But let's bring in one of our most beautiful masters, Master Shalin, in the market. 这个很难得的, difficult to find beautiful masters, okay? Master Shalin is here. And North, just to share everybody, North sector also represents illnesses. Okay, so Master Shalin, what kind of illnesses can we expect, or what happens to us if we are not careful and we have north sector that are weak, and please share us more, please. Thank you, Master.
Ayo, Master KK, you introduced me like that. I shy already.
You shy one man. Those who think Master Charlie
Aya.
very pretty one can all put P on it. P for pretty.
My face red
See?
already lah.
All put
Yeah.
P, all put P, say Master Charlie pretty one, all put P. Okay.
Yeah, so as Master KK was mentioning, North Sector also represents the illnesses that you have. Uh, Master Eric also mentioned that the North Sector also represents the female or even the male reproductive organs. So that is something that is very important for the North Sector to watch out what is it that you are placing there. Because if your North Sector is weak, or if you have unfavorable elements in the North Sector, especially in your kitchen, that could also represent things like urinary tract infections, or even things like sexually transmitted diseases. One thing to really note is that is in your kitchen itself. For example, if you have sort of like pipes there that are rusty, that also can represent interstitial cystitis, which is a urinary tract disorder of your bladder. Because you see, when the things are rusty over there, that also indicates that within your bladder itself, maybe there's some issues over there, which indicates that it's not so favorable. So especially for fruits or anything else, watch out whether it has been already faulty or has already been spoiled. For example, if you see this bottle over here, you can see mold growing out of all that almost looks like a mushroom. And if you think about your bodily conditions, right, what are some of the conditions that is got to do with like bacterial infections, got to do with mold? Something very obvious is yeast infection. I think for females, males even, some of you may be a bit more susceptible to yeast infections. You have to check the north sector of your house. Is it very prone also to growing mold? Is it a very damp area? And this may seem like a very natural remedy, but it's also very important to make sure that the humidity and the environment right there is very ideal, such that you don't have situations where you have moldy fruits, rust things like pipes that have been rusted, or like maybe ginseng that you put it there and you realize that it's really gone bad and there's sort of all these kind of bacteria growing out of it, because that can also represent your own health, that there is also mold growing on your body, be it fungal infections, yeast infections, or these kind of related illnesses.
Wow.
Magic mushroom.
Mushroom also cannot.
Yeah, mushroom also cannot. Magic mushroom, maybe the police will come and find you first lah.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Master Charlene. Everyone who find that useful, please subscribe to our Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube, and then we can definitely be encouraged our site, and then we will definitely share more information and more tips. Every month we will have Smashing Feng Shui, and every month we'll try to bring the best out for every one of us to learn something, to bring something home, so to improve your health, improve your luck, and improve your family's harmony. Okay, that's very important. All right, next, I think I want to introduce our next Yan Tao, okay, our Master Guo. Master Guo has very important things for everybody to learn, because Master Guo discovered that many of our friends has these little habits or hobby which is not very encouraged. Master Guo, please share with us, please.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, like on the pictures, you can see crystal. I believe a lot of people like to buy crystal. Even I myself, right, also brought a lot. I got all sorts of shape, all sorts of color. Then now I all dumb away lah. Because a lot of people always like to go to outside, shopping. Then you walk past the shop, maybe at Chinatown or some other places that sell crystal. Then you see, hey, like very good leh, 放在家里风水好嘞. Then just buy and put. Okay, I share with you all. If you ever Google search, right, how kidney stones are formed, okay, it will read kidney stones form when your urine contain more crystal forming substances. Okay, so what it means? It means that if you happen to put crystal at your north sector, wow, good luck to you. Why? Because the chances of you having kidney stones, or we call this bladder stone, that means your 尿道生石 or your 肾结石 is very, very high. And we seen quite a number of homeowners, right, do have such issue. So never go and put crystals in your house, especially those that are like round shape. It's very dangerous.
Good. Thank you, Master. Let's find. Let's do a little bit of exercise here with everybody. How many of you has crystal at home? If you have crystal at home, please press C into your group chat, and then we see how many of us has crystal at home. All right. If you have crystal, press a C. Let's take a look at everybody who has crystal at home. I have crystal at home. I have a lot of crystal at home. All right. But I know how to place them now. All right. I know how to place them, so I'm not so worried lah. Okay. So friends, if you got crystal at home, you have to be careful already. All right, we see that Vitai has crystal at home. All right, we see the who is this? Vitai. Yes, Vitai has crystal at home. We see Christine has crystal at home. We see Mansi has crystal at home. All right, so please be careful where you place them. You really don't want to have problems with your kidneys, and sometimes crystal placed wrongly for ladies. You also have problems with your uterus and wombs. Thank you for supporting us, Vitai, Christine, and Mansi. Let's talk about and then the next topic. Master Kuo, you have something to share with us about the next topic as well. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Another thing about our north sector, right? It represents memory. Okay. If you have a friend, okay, you know that maybe his or her house, the north is missing, right? I can tell you, go and borrow money from him or her, because they tend to forget.
They got money or not? They're not missing.
Of course, that's a joke lah. So north sector is very important because it represents memory. If, for example, the outside of your house have a lot of parks, garden at the north, or like what Master Eric said, you place a lot of long stick things like umbrella, broomstick, all this at your north, all this, right? Your memory tends to be very, very bad. So if you happen to stay in this type of house, right, don't borrow money to people. If I know you stay in this type of house, right, I will borrow money from you.
Okay, thank you, Master. That's a question by Alexia. Alexia has asked this question. Can put small stack of cash in the north sector? All right, Master Core, you want to answer this question as well?
For Alexia, right, if you want to improve the north sector, I can tell you, you just need to put the Singapore $1 coin, get 9, and place it at your north sector.
Good.
Yeah.
The stack of cash can put with us, not to worry.
Put it inside our pocket.
Okay, so Alexia, we'll give you the tips later and tell you how to address it. Okay. We want to share with everybody who is interested to know more tips, how to address your north. Your north is weak. If you're interested to know more tips, and if you're west, if you think your north is weak, you want to know more, please press N for north, and then we will actually give you more tips later. All right. And we also want to know everybody, to test everybody's memories. What was the color of the floppy disk? Or what's the date written on a floppy disk? Okay, if you can answer what's the date written on a floppy disk, then we will definitely want to give you a special price later. All right, but you must key in the date into the chart. But the first one to key in will get the special price. Okay, so must key in the color and the date that's written on a floppy disk. All right, so next time, everybody who wants to watch our show needs to be paying attention. Then you'll get special rewards from us. Okay, good. I think Master Kuo, Master Feng, Master Eric, Master Sheldon mentioned so many things, and everybody's a bit confused. What should they do? How do they know whether their north sector is weak or not? A big concern. So we have this book that what Master Feng has highly recommend will be this book. It's called a home checklist, home selection checklist. Even though you are staying in your house already, you can also still buy this book. You want to determine whether your north sector is weak or not. All right, in the book, it's very clearly written step by step to tell you how to source your north sector with the help of Street Directory. Like I said, the good people of Street Directory are very efficient, very professional. They create very colorful, very clear, precise map for us to use. All right. Kudos to people in the Street Directory. Really love them. All right. And in our book, we will state very clearly one of the page, for example, the north sector, will tell you the degree of the north sector and what should not appear in the north sector. On the left-hand side, it's the box for you to tick. In the center column, if you see things or buildings that is inside your north sector, these are things that you need to watch out. For example, if you find that you have a forested area, put a tick. If you have a construction area, put a tick. If you have a post office, a police office, police station, put a tick. And sometimes you have two construction sites going on. Sometimes you have two big football field in your north sector, etc. So the tick, circle it up, and you will know very clearly whether your north is good or not. Okay, factories and warehouses are also not good. All right, so the passing point is anything below, all right, below 4. And if you have more than 4, it is borderline. 4 is a borderline. Anything that's above 4, it's not so good already. Okay, what happens when your north sector is not good? So who will it affect? It will affect the second boy, the years that's going to affect you, and the illnesses that's going to affect your whole family. It's all clearly spelled out there for you. And this is only very cheap for a price of $47. The first 20 people who got this will also get a 30 minutes analysis. Okay, and we are going to increase our price very soon. So kindly act fast. Okay, act fast. And for friends who are looking for houses, we have a special promotion here for you. We have 3 houses promotion for selecting of houses at $1,500. And this is only for a limited period of time. By 1st April, we will definitely go up to $1,500. Okay, $1,500 by 1st April. I think many of you have received text messages from us that we're going to increase our price. And for now, for 6 people who sign up for the 3 property house selection, will also get a free book from us. Okay, so these are the few services that we are popular that we have. These are the house selection, house service for house audit, all are here. These are the QR code. The moment you scan it, you fill out the form. Our office, Wendy, will definitely give you a call and follow up with you. Okay, and just to announce to everybody, we are going to adjust our price on the 1st of April. Okay, 1st of April, we're definitely going to include, adjust our price. And anyone who share and give us a referral will get a $50 NTUC voucher. All right. Thank you for your referral. For everyone who gave a referral just now, thank you so much. And to share with everybody, how do you go and enhance your north sector? Who's interested to enhance the north sector? If you're interested in enhance your north sector, please type N. Then we know that you're more interested to enhance your north sector. Okay. Yep, we have Vitai who's typed in north. Very good. Okay, I think the only person that did very well, that really had a good memories is Alexia. 12th of November 0003, is it? Orange and red color. Shall we go and see whether it's correct or not? Shall we go and see? Yeah. Okay. Let's see whether it's correct or not. And then if it's correct, then Alexia will get a special price. Lima, correct or not? Yes. Fantastic, Alexia. You got definitely good memories. Okay. So congratulations. Wendy will follow up with you and give you that free book. Okay. The free this book she'll give to you free. Okay. Congratulations, really congratulations. Very happy for you. Very happy that you are actually paying attention to our show. And for friends who like and share our show, also appreciate your help. Thank you very much for liking and share our show. Every month we'll have one show, and to have this show on, a lot of work has been done prior to this show has been shown. So every time you turn up for the show and give us a lot of likes and share and paying attention to our show, it really gives us a lot of encouragement. Okay, because it's not easy to prepare a show, and we all know we're all working masters and we are not professionals. Show presenter. All right, to do this also is a bit challenging for us. Okay, good. So now come back again. We're going to talk about how you can enhance your north sector. For all the friends who says they want to enhance the north sector, thank you so much. So you stand in the room. All right, stand in the room. Stand in the room. All right, and then you sector out your 8th sector. Okay, and how are you going to sector out 8th sector? Screenshot this later. Screenshot this later. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, you can screenshot. Okay, you can screenshot. This is how you mark your room. Okay, and over here, please remember, it is individual room. Okay, individual rooms. Meaning to say bedroom, master bedroom, dining room, kitchen, living room. They're all rooms. Okay, the only 2 rooms that you don't need to do feng shui is your storeroom and your toilets. Okay, unless your toilet is equally as big as a room itself. Okay, yes, you need to do, or your storeroom is very huge. Yes, you need to do. If not, don't need to do. All right. So repeat again, individual rooms. All right, and this is how you mark your 8th sector. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the north sector, which is 337.5 to 22.5 degrees in your house. Okay, and please take note that every house, ladies and gentlemen, take note that every house is different. Every room may have a different degree reading. Don't presume that you go into one room, the north is at 12 o'clock. Every time, every other room, the north is at 12 o'clock. It is not. This is an example here for you. Okay, look into the living room. The north is not at 12 o'clock. The 12 o'clock is southeast. The second room, the 12 o'clock is east. The third room, the 12 o'clock is southwest. And the fourth room is northeast. Only the kitchen is north. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. Do not just presume that this is normal. Every time you go to a room, everything is north. No, okay? Take it very, very seriously, because there's something called magnetic field. The moment you have magnetic field, meaning to say that the north may deviate from room to room. Every floor also be different, okay? So what is the remedy? The remedy, which we have shared with everybody since 2020, is this wheel, and this has been the most effective remedy. Okay, regardless your north sector is weak or your north sector is strong, you still can have a picture of the wheel in your north sector. And we love to use this blue color, sperm wheel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please see properly. The sperm wheel, the mouth is at the bottom. It got a very large forehead, so make sure you don't paste it upside down. I have a client who pasted it upside down. After we have advised her to paste, she pasted it upside down, and she called me and said, Master, I keep quarreling with my husband, very bad after he paste the wheel. So I went to see the house of second audit. Then I realized that they paste the wheel upside down. Okay, so don't paste the wheel upside down. Pay attention when you paste it, and paste it in the north sector. We have so many testimony. I think you can go and see our Facebook. You catch up all the testimony, people who found jobs, people who got promoted to very high ranks, even in the pandemic. Their salary is so high with allowance. Allowance is so good that the wife quit working just using the allowance enough to support the wife. Okay, and we have clients who pay 4D. Wow, until it's scary. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if your north is weak, go and paste this wheel. But there are criterials. The criterials. Okay, you can of course screenshot this wheel if you want to. Okay, good. Next thing, there are criteria. First, it must have only one wheel. Okay. Secondly, it has to be fully submerged in the water. Thirdly, there must be no wave or bubbles. No wave and bubbles. Fourth, no plants, and that should not be human inside the picture. Okay. Fifth, no killer whales, no white shark, no white-sided dolphins, no pilot whale, no beluga. Yeah, beluga so cute, right? So cute. No, cannot. Okay. And then paste in the center north of your room. Can this be done in your office? Yes, same. Can be done in the office simultaneously, no different. Okay, very important. Please screenshot this. These are the rules. In the time when this time was discovered, the time when we pushed this out in 2020, the height of the pandemic, we have this lockdown at home. Everybody has some problems. Why? We got no printer at home. It's okay. You can ask your children to draw and paint. Perfectly fine. The effect is still the same. Okay, and Master Eric is so good that he actually got every one of us a physical wheel. All right, so beautiful. All right, we like it so much. Okay.
Yeah, you can buy straight from NTUC market.
Now can really have Master. Now can buy from
Way lah.
NTUC already, huh?
Yeah, and then you can buy whale from NTUC.
Oh, buy away from NTUC. Huh? I thought buy a whole wheel from NTUC.
Oh, there's a question posed by Alexia. Okay,
Alexia,
handphone compass show north can already, right?
Okay, yeah. Handphone compass show north can already, but we try to advise that you shut off all your electronic device inside your room the moment you want to use to mark the sector lah. Okay.
I think on the safe side, use another handphone to compare. I can guarantee both will show different reading. Okay? One will show north, the other one might show something else. So do check carefully first.
Okay, good. You also can get yourself a scout, those small little compass from popular bookshops or any bookshops for the matter. Okay, and then that would be very useful for you lah. Okay, that will be useful, much accurate. Okay, yeah. But like I say, your room is all drawn up by us already. Right? You just go and follow the map, the floor plan that you have can already. Okay. All right, good. Thank you. So let's come back to the proper tips. Okay, one more tips for everyone. This is also what Master Guo mentioned just now. A tips that we want to share with you is if your north is, this can only help. Only do it. Listen to me. Only do it if your north is strong. Okay, what Master Guo mentioned, using the coin, or what Alexia wanted to use the cash, right? This can only do if your north is strong. And how do we determine your north is strong? Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. First and foremost, you mark your whole house. Okay, mark your whole house, and then you mark out your northwest. If your northwest has a missing sector like this, do you see the rubbish bin has a missing sector in your northwest? First criteria, fail. Northwest, got missing sector. Cannot use cash to enhance your north. Cannot use coins to enhance your north. Let me repeat again. Missing sector in the northwest, you cannot use coins to enhance your north. You also, if you have a toilet in your northwest sector, toilet in your northwest sector, and if your northwest sector is situated at the kitchen, you cannot use 9 coins. Cannot. Okay? Cannot. Repeat yourself. Cannot use your 9 coins or a bit of cash to enhance your north sector. Cannot. Why? Because northwest represents metal elements, represents money. Right? And if you want to take something else, one element from one sector to enhance the next sector, you are not strong enough. It's going to weaken both sector. Okay? But for friends whose kitchen is not in the northwest, who do not have a toilet in the northwest and do not have a missing corner in the northwest, yes, you can have 9 coins pasted in your north sector, where the same place you place your whales. Your whale, not whales, whale. Only one whale, cannot whales. Right? Pardon my Master Shelley， 你不要再笑啦！我看到你笑我懂了，英文不好。High flyer, Master Shelley, high flyer, speak Queen's English. Must always learn the spelling and English from her. Okay, must watch out. 9 coins only if your northwest is strong. Okay. So Alexis, you go and check your northwest strong or not strong, then you put the cash in Master Eric's pocket lah. Okay, see whether he can help. See whether it works or not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's a question here. A video will ask, hey Master, must use this old coin? Can you use a new coin? Can. So long it is Singapore $1, you are all blessed. Okay, you all know the story about Singapore $1, right? It's actually true. It's all blessed. Okay, just to sidetrack a little bit. Who wants to sidetrack a little bit? Anyone want to sidetrack? Sidetrack, say ST. If you want to sidetrack a little bit and know more about the coins, press ST. Okay, and then we can share more with everybody. All right. If you want to know more, please press ST, and then we can sidetrack and share more information with you all. All right. If nobody shares type ST, then we don't share anymore. Then we just leave the information we have. We move on to the next slides. Don't share everybody. Okay, thank you, Ritai. Need to use a specific year for the coin? No need. There's a question here by Alexia. Do we need to use a specific year of the coin? No need. Coin or coins, they are good. They're all good. Okay. The only thing is that if you place your coins, if you place all the head now, just place all the head. You place all the tails, just place all the tails. Don't paste head, tail, anyhow paste. No, must be uniform. All right, that's very, very important. All right. So thank you so much for all Alexia who will press ST, Christine, ST. Thank you. All these people, all this audience are very nice and supportive. All right. The next the next thing I want to share with everybody is this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the coins, to clear the myth, Singapore coin, yes, there are Feng Shui inside. I don't care what people say, there are Feng Shui inside. Can you spot the difference? Alexia, can you spot the difference? What's the difference apart from the year? What are the difference you can find from the coins? A lot of people don't know, but if you hello IT, nice to meet you. Hello Tian Hao, nice to meet you again. Thank you for supporting. Please like and share. The coins are, if you see clearly, ladies and gentlemen, you see that our coat of arm, one of it is sad, the other one is happy. All right. So just to share with everybody, our government, our very good government, actually went all the way to change the coat of arms so that Singaporeans in Singapore can continue to be prosperous. Went all the way out. So don't say government no good lah, all that things. I'm not pro anybody. I'm just pro country. I'm pro Singapore. I just want to be patriotic. All right, it's not easy to sit up there to govern this difficult small little island. Everybody's so clever. Everybody's their own opinion, but they really went all the way out to make sure that everybody in Singapore lives a very nice, prosperous, harmonious country without natural disaster and war and things like that. Okay, so we really wait all the way out. So do not doubt the things that our country head will do. Okay, so even the most important thing, our coat of arm, they changed the coat of arm just to make sure that the whole country is prosperous and free of disaster. All right. So, and of course, there's a bakwa inside. We all know already. So the new coin also same. The new coin can also have bakwa. It's also same. Okay. Good. Different year, 不用紧的, Christine. Different year, never mind. All right. Different year. Okay. Different year. Okay. Good. So we are all working masters, and if you have anything you wish to learn from us, please type into the group chat or let us know, or go to our Facebook or YouTube, or just contact us. This secret number that Wendy is going to tell you. Wendy, you want to post out the secret number, your secret number, so people will know, and they contact us, tell us what you want to learn, and then we'll bring up the next Feng Shui summit. All right, the next Smashing Summit will tell you and teach you more things. Okay. I hope everything is useful for you to learn more things today. Masters, you have anything to share? No, then I want to share our upcoming Straight Talk Feng Shui review of Piccadilly Grant. Okay, this is a big project, and we want to talk about it. It will be happening on the 26th of March, 2022, Saturday, 3:13 p.m. Okay. So this will be the topic we want to talk about Piccadilly. If you have friends or classmates looking to buy this property, please direct them to this show. We'll tell them whether it is good property or not. In the show, we'll share many things about the property, and also we'll give a rating. Okay, thank you so much. And like what we did promise, this is the link that you can get to collect all the 6 books. Okay, good. Any other questions we have inside the chat that we want to? Nobody really, huh? Nothing really, huh? Okay, so once again, sell a bit of goyo. Okay, so this is a bit. If you want to get us to help you to do your house selection, do your house audit, or just want to buy the book, please contact us. Okay, Masters, anything to share, Master?
No.
No, good for me.
Good for you, Good. Master Feng, 你们东西要没有 ？OK, Master Charlene, Master Guo,
No.
good. Wendy, anything to share? If not, then we would like to wish everybody a happy weekend. Stay safe, drink a lot of water, be nice to your neighbor, and most importantly, support local business. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.